What's up, everybody? What's up? That's right. Axel's back again with a much-needed episode. Drivers, brokers, agents, you're going to want to pay attention to this one very closely. It was supposed to be a smaller show, but you know, when Axel dives deep, he goes deep into that rabbit hole, and stuff I find is amazing. It'll just amaze you. So you got to pay attention from beginning to end. There's a lot of cool little things I added into this show. But man, you're going to have to check out the swimming pools, the saunas, the hot tubs, the 100 acres, the aliases. This is some crazy stuff. And this is for fox carriers. You can't outsmart me, Fox. I hunt those foxes down. Let's get into the show. So, Fox Carriers is really Creative Trade Group, Inc., okay? Now, if you look on the left there, 166 Newfane Hill Road, Vermont. The agent is Gregory Katz. He's going to be an important character in this show. But as you can see, that was terminated on March 21st. Okay, terminated. That corporation was terminated. But there's another one. So if you look on the right, you'll see the mailing address, 166 Newfane Hill Road, Newfane, Vermont. And on the bottom of that right screenshot there, it says Home Company, Creative Trade Group, Inc., Connecticut. So we got Vermont, we got Connecticut. Pay attention. Everything is going to link from one to the other to the other. And this is how we fell deep into the rabbit hole. So here's the 166 Newfane Hill Road. I'm going to call this place the compound because this thing is remote. Look at that. Look at the forest around it. But this place is interesting. I dug on this one. 166 Newfane Hill Road, Newfane, Vermont. Home is currently not for sale. This home is estimated to be valued at $2.2 million. $2.2 million. This is an Expedite carrier, supposedly. $2.2 million. Look at this luxury. And you guys are interested. Weather is changing, my voice off. Look at this sexy pool we got here. So we got the website here. Let's see if we can bring it up. So we got swimming pool. Look at that backdrop. Look at that hot tub. You got the lounge chairs. You got the trees in the background. Can you imagine the smell of the autumn air with the trees and the little bonfire going? Look at this. Look, drivers, are you paying attention? For all you clowns that drive for them, pay very close attention. For all you brokers that are giving them loads, God bless you, man. God bless you. Look at this place. Look at this. I think it needs a little updating. If you notice here, and it's got the old oak cabinets. It's got the cheapo ceramic countertop. It needs a little updating. I used to flip homes, so I know about the updates. And this one's a little bit behind in updating. Look at this. Look at this, people. This is only one of them. I got more. Trust me. Look at this. I like the wood ceilings, though. It's kind of nice. Look at that shower, that glass shower. That looks like it might have been updated not too long ago. Even it looks like it has some travertine tiles on the floor. And at least when you take pictures, you're supposed to make sure the bedspread is smoothed out, perfect, no wrinkles. Just so you know, next time you guys take pictures for your homes you want to sell and stuff like that. Look at this. Look at this. See, it's got the old tiles in the bathroom. Look at this. We're not done. We're not done. Look at this. What do you got there? Ping pong table, pool table. It's got a bar. Got the sauna on the right there. Look at this. It looks like a little indoor hot tub right there. Look at that. Look at the view. Look at this compound. Look at this. In-ground pool, tennis courts, surrounded by the mountains and the hills and the trees and the beautiful autumn air. Look at that. Look at that. You guys want to drive for 60 cents. God bless you. God bless you. Look at this. I forget how many bedrooms this thing has. There's some nice winter photos. Okay, let's move to the next slide. All right, private and secluded estate on 100 acres, 10 bedrooms. So this entire home hosted by Dmitry. Now you got my attention. Whenever I see these names, Vladimir, Dmitry, Shenkov, Babushka, whatever, $2,582 a night. 10 bedrooms, 16 beds, 6.5 baths. I'm intrigued now. So this home was perfect for a large group of people looking to primarily stay at the house. There was tons to do for all ages, and Dmitry was a very responsive and proactive host, would gladly stay here again, blah, blah, blah. Hi, my name is Dmitry. I absolutely love this place, and I'm sure you would share my love for it too. I am an active art collector. Remember that part too, because that's going to come up later also. I also enjoy traveling and fishing. I have a passion for cooking and dining with friends. Here in this place, I would like to make your stay as comfortable and interesting as possible. Please contact me for any questions. Wishing you the best, Dmitry. Then you got the co-host, Tatiana. During your stay, you will have total privacy at the home, but we are available via text, phone, and Airbnb chat. We would be happy to help you. Unbelievable. So here's Dmitry with his Sherlock Holmes getup. President and CEO at Fabergé Home Rentals Management, Stamford, Connecticut. Now remember, Fox Carriers is out of this Connecticut. All right. Look at the first arrow there. Moscow Institute of Finance and Economics at Financial Academy under Government of Russian Federation. Whoa. Interesting. Then you see his experience over there. Fabergé Home Rentals, President, U.S. Investment LLC, CEO, Dynamax, co-owner, ZArt LLC, which says Private Russian Art Fund. What the heck is Private Russian Art Fund? That's very interesting. I'm just pointing it out there. Co-owner / vice president, Levko. Let's move on. Here he is, Dmitry. Contact, you guys, phone number, email, and everything if you guys want to reach out to him. And there's the corporation, Fabergé Home Rentals. 9 years now. It's active. And it has another address, 963 Rock Rimmon Road, Stamford, Connecticut. The agents are Dmitry himself and Tatiana Yulianov. Tatiana, which I'm assuming is maybe his wife, also Fabergé Home Rentals. People, I'm going to not only show you these addresses and these homes, pay attention, man. I got all of it, everything. So Dmitry here, the U.S. Consulting, U.S. Investments, and DEMAs, they're all inactive now. So the only thing left is this Fabergé, okay? Pointing that out. So U.S. Consulting, DEMAs, they all got this 963 Rock Rimmon Road as their address. Dimitri's on all of them. So this is a very important address as well. 963 Rock Rimmon Road, Stamford, Connecticut. This home is currently not for sale. This home is estimated to be valued at $1.491 million. On the bottom there, I even got the little screenshot from the county records. The appraisal is 1.3. I thought it was kind of funny that in the front there by the wall, it says, "Stand with Ukraine." Now, I'm sure some guys are going to reach out to me or they'll leave in the comments, let me know 100% for sure. From what I've read, they're either Russian, Ukrainian, or Georgian. So my foreign subscribers, let me know. Fill me in. But this is 963 Rock Rimmon Road. Let's dive into this property. So, of course, Mr. Dmitry, he owns this. Another compound. Look at this. Something with tennis courts, too. It looks like this one has a tennis court and a pool as well. These guys love tennis courts and pools. They must be good swimmers, and they must love to slap around that racket. So, these are the people associated with that address. You got a Lawrence M. Gelb. I didn't dig into him too much. But you got Dmitry, Eugene, Eugenia, Natalia, Natasha, and Tatiana Ulyanov. And then this screenshot here shows some of the businesses that are associated with that property, 963 Rock Rimmon Road. Fabergé Home Rentals. Now we got a new one, Natasha Ulyanov, LLC. And then the U.S. Investments, LLC, which is no good anymore. So now, why did I put this here? So let's go back. So if you see on the list there on the left, we have this Eugene. I went through each one of the names there. So the one up there, Eugene V. Ulyanov, okay? Now we come to him. He's got 957 Rock Simmons Road. So I don't know if they own the street. It's like a whole collaboration in the neighborhood there. And he's also on Levco, which is shown, I believe, active still. Clearline Capital, which is interesting. That's inactive. Levco again. Clearline Capital, inactive. He was also with New Dynamax. That one, I believe, is inactive now, it looks like. So this property is valued or appraised, estimated home value, $1.132 million. 5 beds, 5 baths. This was 957 Rock Rimmon Road. The other one was 963 Rock Rimmon Road. So far we got, what, 3 homes? 2 homes? I don't know. How many did I show already? 2, 3? I don't know. It's going to get, there's a lot of them. They're all over $1 million. But you drivers want to drive for 60 cents. Let's move on. So now we're going to go to Natasha Ulyanov. Now, what was interesting about her, in the left corporation there, it says jurisdiction, New York. But it says it's a branch of Natasha Ulyanov, Connecticut. So, interesting. Now, of course, there's another address there. On the left square, you see there, 86 Clearview Lane, New Canaan, Connecticut. We'll get to that. On the right there, we see this Natasha Ulyanov. He's also running out of 957 Rock Rimmon Road. That corporation says forfeited, okay? So the one that's at 957 Rock Rimmon says forfeited. Forfeited. The one on left is still active. But even though the one on the right is the home base. So I don't get it, okay? How do you have the home one closed? That's the one you're probably technically using because it's Connecticut, but the one in New York, I don't know. Oh, these people are doing so much crazy stuff. Let's move on. So the recent filings for Natasha Yulianoff, I thought this was interesting. When you start at the bottom there, look at that. August of 2022, it was dissolved. December of 2022, dissolved. Then on the top, March of 2023, dissolved. So what are they doing? Stopping and starting this corporation over? Interesting. So now we're going to get to this property. I believe it's the third one. 86 Clearview Lane. The mystery, because when you Google it, this is all you see. But you know Axel. He digs. He checks everything. Ah, another compound. We got... Look at this monster. It's got a swimming pool too. I don't know. Maybe they're into Olympic swimming. Look at this. So let's get into this one. Let me click it on here. We got the little website. Oh, click, 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 click. Close this one over here. So this one, look at this Zillow estimate. Are you seeing it, folks? 3.2 million. 3.2 million. Let's take a look at this. Let's look at this. It says impressive colonial. Look at this drive and the trees. Look at this. Nice flowers. Swimming pool. Look at this gorgeous pool. Even got the little statues. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 2-story foyer. Man, hey, drivers, you better at least up to 70 cents a mile. Look at this. Wow. Trucking is lucrative, isn't it? When you're a crook. Look at this, people. Fireplace. Look at the study. Look at this. Got the foosball table. There's a nice aerial shot. Look at this layout. Let's move on. Trust me, I'm going to show you how all this stuff is kind of connected. So let's get to the main part. Fox Carriers. Fox Carriers had a broker authority. It's not authorized. It was revoked March 18th of 2019. You see the address, physical address, 9 Old Logging Road, Stamford, Connecticut. So you see those people are also from that area. You know what? I forgot to look up the mailing. You see how the mailing address was different? I should have looked it up too, but I forgot. I got the 9 Old Logging Road because you'll see why in a moment. And I've come across many a times when there's a lot of new drivers who think these guys are brokers. And I'm going to point it out very clear to you drivers. These guys are not brokers, okay? They do not have broker authority. They only have carrier authority. So please write that down in your memo book. So here's the carrier authority. 9 Old Logging Road. You got the phone number there, 820-4601, which will come up many times. You got the select the screenshots. I don't know why they would have a different number in select this than their authority number. Okay. Makes no sense. Okay. Because if it has to do with a business issue directly to the company, whether it's the FMCSA or select this, which they use as a low board, I would figure would go to the owner, whoever's mainly in charge. But whatever. This authority was granted in 2020. Fox Carriers. They got, it was what, February 7th of 2020. Then in 2022, it looks like they joined Selectus. So what's funny is we've been saying the past year or two, things have gone to hell. And that's because a lot of these guys in the past 2 years have jumped on the Selectus, have morphed and opened up multiple companies. There's like so many of them doing crazy stuff. And like we said, a lot of us, we're not putting up with it no more. So now we got Creative Trade Group again. This is the active corporation. Okay. And what's weird is it says it was from 17 years ago. You see that? But even though this authority is not that old, but this corporation is that old. So you see how they like to shuffle around these corporations and reuse them and change them? Yes, I could dig. I could get the papers. I could probably see what it was used for before. Trust me. 17 years though. I doubt these guys probably just got off the boat when they came over here. So it's got the registered address, 9 Old Logging Road, Stamford. and the directors are Gregory Katz. Sounds like a normal name, right? We're going to get to his name too. Oh yeah, we got it. So here he is, Mr. Katz. He's the donkey of the day. He's the number one donkey of the day. And you know what's funny? It says owner and CEO at Fox Carriers LLC. Okay. There's no Fox Carriers LLC. Okay. Look, if somebody wants to call me right when I'm trying to record. Fox Carriers LLC. Okay. Present 4 years, 10 months. Let's move right along. So, Fox Carriers LLC, there's one corporation when I search for a Fox Carriers LLC. It's not his, okay? This one is out of Milledgeville, Georgia, and the officer is a Corey Thomas. So, I don't know why he has that as Fox Carriers LLC, because that's not his corporation. It's the Creative Group, Creative Trade Group, Inc., okay? Probably because someone else is writing all this stuff. The problem is these people come over to this country. They don't know how to read, write, understand our English. They don't know how our systems work. So everyone is just trying to set everything up, but they don't know how half the stuff is supposed to be set up. So let's start off with a couple of complaints. Extremely dangerous drivers. A driver drove up to the back of my car doing at least 90 in a 65. Then, because I didn't get out of his way quickly enough, he tried running me off the highway. Stay clear from these guys. Next one. Delivered 2 loads for his company and has yet to be paid for the deliveries. Reached out to the accounting department via email and voicemail and received no response back at all in regards to payment. They advertise on all job sites constantly for drivers because of the turnover. I'm an independent contractor who was on a board with them for almost a year and only did 7 loads because their rates are the lowest out of all the companies I drive for. No HR support. When you have a problem with the load, no one will answer the phone or text you back. But they will call you 80 times to check your ETA on a 2-hour run. Yeah, we know all of them do that crazy stuff. The last straw with them was when I had to load. That was the next day delivery, and I asked, could it be delivered directly? And they said yes. So I Googled the drop, and it said the place closes at 4 p.m. Mind you, I'm picking up at 3:30 p.m., and it's 1 hour, 45-minute drive. So they give me a contact number to a guy named Joe. I call and text him to see if anyone would be there to receive. He never replied. So I called and told Fox Carriers, and they didn't answer or reply. So I text I would just deliver in the morning as it was the original time. They got back to me 1 hour and 30 minutes later and said I needed to deliver tonight. Showed them the original confirmation where it said delivery next day, and they said cool. So I delivered the next day at 8 a.m. And as soon as I send them the POD paperwork, they text me back I'm fined $100 for late delivery on a load. I only charged $150 for. Really? It's 12:07 p.m. now, and I've been calling and texting them since 8 a.m. Still no will reply other than the text that told me I was fined. If you get screwed by them and read this, it's on you. But when you get screwed by them, please write a review. People need to know that they are unscrupulous company. I'm going to cover more on that stuff with these fines and stuff they do. They're pretty notorious for it from what I've seen. I've gotten a hold of a sheet what they charge drivers. Be careful if you drive with them. They never pay detention and layovers, and their dispatchers have no problem lying to drivers. I was happy with them in the beginning, but not anymore because of their shady practices. They will cheat you out of your money. There are so many better companies to drive for. I'm no longer doing business with Fox Carriers. Do not recommend. So they have 4 websites. 4. Why you need 4? I have no clue. This is the first one. Let me rewind it here. So this is what the first one looks like. Your reliable logistics partner. Okay. This is the first. So I'm just going to scroll through it real quick, people. It shows all stuff: cars and trucks, expedite freight, heavy equipment, motorcycles, tractors, RV, ATV, watercraft, where we ship, international, Alaska, Hawaii, Guam, car hauler, driver job, owner operators, blah, blah, blah. You got these, I don't know, reviews from Berjan or Djibekov, Max Igorov, Eric Dalizi, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's the first one. The next one looks like this. Same thing, a truck picture. Who you are, flatbed, car hauler, dry van, reefer. Have a CDL license, want to run under your company's authority, want to be your own boss, set your own schedule, want to get the best profit run, want to have peace of mind. What we offer, rate negotiations, fuel savings, toll pass, blah, blah, blah. Let's get you started. Join the team. We speak English, Russian, and Ukrainian. Good to know. Have a smaller truck? Check out our offer for 10 to 20-foot trucks. Fox carriers, you see it? And then they always have these different numbers. So this one's got a different number in the bottom, 203-814-1263. Fox carrier, Stamford, Connecticut. Let's go to the next one. Now they got one for the sprinters. Looking for best owner-operator jobs. Let me turn it on. Always got to click on the websites. Cargo van, sprinter van, curtain side truck, box truck, refrigerated truck. Want consistent loads, independent driver. I would love to see their insurance certificate for all these units they say they run, and they even have refrigerated truck. I would love to see it. Any of you brokers have it, would like to send it my way? axel.liveshow@gmail.com. What we offer, same type of setup, couple different pictures. Same thing, we speak English, Russian, Ukrainian. And it goes back to if you have a bigger truck. Same thing. On the very bottom here, you'll see, very bottom, it says Fox 3. The other one I believe said Fox 2. The other one probably said Fox 1. So you can tell they're all different websites. Okay, here's the next one. Fox carriers. Good at car hauling? Have a CDL? Let's click it on. 6 months experience, 7 to 10 car hauler. Same type of setup, a little bit different pictures, assigned dispatchers, OTR, solo, English, Russian, Ukrainian. They just change it. See this one on the very bottom? Fox 4. So they have 4 websites to cover as many different styles of units as possible. Instead of just building one website, okay? Axel, he finds everything. Let's move on. Oh, and that one has a different numbers also, 1805. So I didn't call the numbers, but I bet you it's real interesting if you start calling all the numbers, because they're probably from all over the place, probably overseas, probably here, who knows where. Each one probably runs a different department. Got a few more complaints here. Has anyone worked with Fox carriers? Trash company, stay away. This guy put, they owe me almost $3,000 and no one is answering the phone. $3,000. You owe the guy $3,000. Unbelievable. That's only one driver, okay? One. Foul, no professionalism, and they steal your money. Fox carriers are scammers. They don't pay well, if at all. They tell you anything to get you on the road. Beware. I was looking into them about 2 months ago. I knew it was BS when their ad on Indeed said you can make 1 to 10K a week in a sprinter van. Hey, listen, Fox carriers, if you're posting that crap, man, somebody needs to slap the crap out of you. 10K a week in a sprinter van? Come on. Stop the bullshit. I will never work with them ever again. I did a run to Cali and they deducted $400 after their dispatcher told me the load was canceled and I was in Nevada, caused mad confusion, and I got fined. Wow. See that? Deduction, $400 on this one. We know this game now. We're starting to see it. Just signed up with them. I don't have much to tell you, but you do bid on your own loads. Oh, really? They don't communicate certain information. They request quotes, but don't give you either the size or the weight. If you ask any questions, most times they don't get back to you and you lose the load. I've never accepted a load yet because I'm assuming the quotes I give them are too high. Bottom one, delivered 2 loads for his company and is yet to be paid for the deliveries. Reached out to the accounting department via email and voicemail and received no response back at all in regards to payment. Good afternoon, sir. We're sorry to hear that. Can you please leave us your phone number in the direct messages? We are worried about this situation and want to solve it. Thank you in advance. Hey, Fox here, you're full of bullshit. Did they ever pay you, bro? Nope. Then, finally just got paid after 2 months. You took 2 months to pay the guy? Seriously? I'll steer clear of this outfit. I'm seeing job postings from them on Indeed. It's hard to find a carrier who deals fair with contractors. Unbelievable. Here's an ad. Owner-operators needers, sprinter vans, cargo vans, box trucks, straight trucks, curtain-side trucks. Fox Carriers is a fast-growing professional logistics company hiring owner-operators. See this crap? And there's a different phone number down there. That one begins with 475. So there's multiple phone numbers, probably multiple emails associated with this company. Fox Carriers, owner-operators needed, sprinter vans, cargo vans, box trucks, straight trucks. Let me see. That number on the left there is 475-244-9712, same as this one. And then you got on the right there, box truck, owner-operators needed. And then you got Mr. Katz here, even if he's a real person, or even if he's even the real CEO. That's the real question. A quick reminder that we are looking for semi-truck owner-operators. I'm going to tell you this, folks. I went to look at the SMS profile, and I was looking at their driver history, all their inspection, and I started like gathering for screenshots. There was so much crap, I had to stop. You guys are more than welcome to go check that out yourselves. Take the time to check out all the units, all the vehicle inspections, and what kind of violations they were getting. It's a lot of nonsense. For someone who has an authority that's, 3 years old now? I don't have nothing. Now, take for granted, I'm not running big trucks. But Jesus, what's on there is, I can only imagine, man. I can only imagine what's going on. Let's move on. So I thought this was a little weird too. So Fox Carrier, also known as Creative Trade Group, Inc., their insurance January 7th, 2022. Then it went effective January 30th, 2022. What I thought was weird on the bottom there, because when it went effective on January 30th, well, that one says 2020. Well, either way, they had one back in 2022. The number, the CA1745564, is the same policy number from back then, it looks like. I don't know if it stopped, started, whatever. Something weird here. But on that bottom one, it says it was effective January 30th, 2020, and then it was canceled January 30th, 2022. And then I couldn't find nothing else. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so if you're looking at the bottom one, it was canceled January 30th, 2022. But the top slide there says it was effective January 30th, 2022. So I don't know what's going on, man. Just compare those dates. It's weird to me. Next. So now we get to Fox Carrier's home base. This is the address, and this right here, you're trying to tell me this, for an 18-unit trucking company, this is the home base? For real, this? Look at this. 9 Old Long Road, Stamford, Connecticut. Really? Appraised value, $897,000. This is the low-budget house, I guess. This one's under $1 million. Yeah, Fox Carrier's home base. So, now, drivers. Brokers pay attention too. I got a hold of this sheet. This is the Fox Carriers. Pay attention. So they give this to the drivers. What is in here? To me, it just smells like bullshit, okay? Because when you read this, and I have some better screenshots, when you read this stuff, it's geared to let you know we're going to take some money back from you. That's what I get out of this. So let's start with 1 through 5. When you arrive to pickup/delivery point or our customers calling you, remember that you are working with Fox Carriers. Termination of the contract. Oh, so make sure you lie and say you're with Fox, even if you're not. That's what I get out of that. Number 2, don't discuss the personal business with our customers. Penalty, 100% of the rate and termination of the contract. In other words, guys, don't say shit, okay? Because they're running like it's a communist organization, or they're going to take 100% of your rate confirmation that you worked for. Even if you were on time and delivered on time, they're going to take 100% of it. Number 3, please be sure you remove any placards/signs from your vehicle sides except of Fox Carriers. $100 penalty. Interesting. So in other words, you're saying you don't use your own guys. Number 4, once you bid for a load and gave your price for it. Next 15 minutes and after, dispatcher gets this load for you. You guys got to go work on your English skills. I got a hard enough time reading this. You make my brain scramble with this nonsense. You cannot cancel load or raise the price for it. Also, you cannot bid with another dispatcher or company at the same time. Oh, really? Well, you set it up like that. If they're multi-carrier drivers, okay, and they're working for multiple companies, that's what happens, you big dummies. Okay, $150 penalty and termination of the contract. Number 5, by our request, you must turns on tracking. You must turns on. Sure, God, man. You must turns on tracking and don't turn it off until you unload it. $150 penalty and termination of the contract. Wow. Oh my God. Here's number 6 to 10. I gotta light a cigarette, man. You cannot blackmail and manipulate us. Oh God, man. Cannot blackmail and manipulate us. Hey, these guys really think they're gangsters, man. They really think they're gangsters. $150 penalty and termination of the contract. Number 7, cancellation of a load is not possible after dispatcher have won a bid for you discussed with you. Please make sure you're able to get the delivery done before give your bid. Please, somebody send them a free. Listen, they have all these houses, but they can't take no damn English skills classes. I mean, this is crazy, man. Number 8, you cannot do any partial loads. That means our load should be the only load, only one load inside your vehicle. $200 penalty. Number 9, please plan your route from your location to pick up / delivery point in advance and be punctual. $20 per hour penalty. They got so many damn penalty charges here. Number 10, you cannot leave pickup / delivery point before load / unload. Please stay on the pickup or delivery point till you get documents for it. $100 penalty. Number 11 to 14, don't unload in the wrong place. Oh, God, man. Don't unload in the wrong place. $100 penalty. By signing this setup package, you should provide us with correct information about yourself and your company. $75 penalty. Number 13, do not ignore our calls and texts. But you ignore everyone's calls and texts and emails when they want to get paid, don't you? While you're making a delivery with us, wait a minute, let me start again. See the scramble in my brain. Do not ignore our calls and text messages while you're making a delivery with us or as you send us your location. $50 penalty. Number 14, when you're sending us BOL and POD, please make sure you've made a good quality photo. Documents with a good quality will force the payment process. $50 penalty. Oh, really? So you need a good picture so you can force the payment process. This is some joker crap here, man. So let's get back to donkey of the day, Gregory Katz, owner and CEO of Fox Carriers LLC. I don't believe he is the CEO. I think this is a big front, big fraud for a big criminal organization. That's what I think. Okay, because you see, Gregory M. Katz, Stamford, Connecticut, age 47. You got his phone number there, 9 Old Logging Road. Relatives, Maya Tadiashvili. He's seen as, I'm looking at this top left block here. He's seen as Grigory M. Katz, not Gregory M. Katz, Grigory M. Katz. Also known as Gregory M. Katz, Gregory G. Katz, Grigory M. Katz, Gregory M. Kukuki, Gregory Atz, and Grigory J. M. Kukui. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm on the small square left side here above my noggin. Possible relatives, Maya V. Katz. Okay. I'm going to go to the right. So he's AKA. He's also known as Grigory M. Kukui. Okay. So we got Gregory M. Katz. We got Grigory Katz. And we got Grigory M. Kukui. You get it? Okay. You see on that right slide there, Grigory M. Kukui, go down, and that phone number underneath that is, first of all, it's got the 9 Old Logging Road. You go down, then you see the 203-820-4601. That's the Fox phone number. It's the same exact bozo. Next, where does Grigory M. Kukui live? Current address is 9 Old Logging Road, Stamford, Connecticut. Okay. What is Grigori M. Kukui's phone number? Same thing. It's the Fox phone number. Now you go to the right little top square there. Katz Gregory and Katz Maya. But you'll see the Maya Katz is also Maya Tadiashvili. Okay. Now, Maya, I'm assuming this is his woman. She's 45, Stamford, Connecticut. Block number 2, also Maya Tadiashvili, also known as Maya Katz. Number 3, same thing. She owns another company also called Crystal Light Inc. I don't know what that company does or what it's about. I tried to look it. I couldn't clarify it. That's also 9 Old Logging Road. And keep in mind, people, a lot of times these different corporation stuff, they use them for different things. I've come across where they have multiple corporation stuff and they use it to funnel money through or to use them for dispatch services. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying that's some shit that happens. Block number 4, Maya Tariashvili. Okay. Related to all those people there. And there's another address that's associated with them. It's probably an older address, 10 Mead Street, Stamford, Connecticut. And then number 5, you'll see they use that address, that 10 Mead Stamford before, for over there, Block 5, Creative Trade Group, 10 Mead Street, Stamford, Connecticut. And if you remember, I said on that corporation, it showed it was 17 years old, even though the Carrier and Broker Authority are not even close to being that old. So that corporation was used for something else before. Caution. And this is for all my fellow Sprinter and cargo van drivers. Look how they recruit here. How to become an expedited carrier. Obtain license. No shit. Really. Obtain license. We're coming across guys that don't have license out here trying to deliver loads. Buy trucks, hire drivers. Oh, simple process, huh? No, nothing else needed, huh? So, folks, that's Fox Carriers. I'm sure there's more stuff. I was waiting some other stuff, but people are busy. And another thing I want to point out here is let me see if I can do it like this. You see here. Oh, let's do it. We got to freight validate. These bozos are not freight validated. Okay. Unable to validate. Additional vetting recommended. Creative Trade Group, Inc. Those guys in those houses are all connected with this bozo. Okay. And what you guys need to understand is I'm going to compare these guys probably with like that whole Millhouse Delta Carolina group. They're all a bunch of snakes. They're all funneling money all over the place. You know, nobody here sits and opens up a carrier authority and it's 1 or 2 years old and all of a sudden running 20 plus units and having all these $1 million homes and stuff. There's dirty money involved, no doubt about it. Dirty money, dirty corporations. These guys aren't even using their true names, okay? I put these episodes together so when the right people see them, it makes it very easy to study them and hopefully dig into some other stuff, like pull all their finances and maybe prosecute them. This would be nice. Let's clean them up out of the business because I'm telling you here, this is definitely some criminal organization stuff. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Anyone wants to prove me wrong or any of you guys I expose, let me know. You want to come on the show and plead your innocence? I'd love to hear it in front of all the brokers, all the agents, and all the drivers. Okay? Because I'm telling you, what I hear from these drivers about Fox Carriers and they've been hiding in the shadows, no. There's no way these drivers should not be getting paid thousands of dollars, okay, and taking cheap loads. Brokers, agents, pay attention. Watch all of these guys. Check all these emails when they come in the bids. When you guys book a load on a vehicle, I don't give a damn, okay, if they gave you their COI. Why don't you ask for it to show that vehicle on that insurance? Very easy. Ask them for it. Pull it and get it direct from the insurance company. I bet you a bunch of them are not going to be able to give that to you. They're not going to be able to give it to you. So anyways, Fox Carriers, You're punks, you're losers, you're frauds, and you're crooks too. Keep cheating my fellow drivers in this expedite industry, and I'm going to keep making more and more shows. Any of you drivers that have more info on Fox carriers or they haven't paid you, you let me know. I'm going to do another short show here shortly. We're waiting for confirmation. We had another one of these crooks that I exposed, okay? And believe it or not, they owed the driver $55. He did one load for them. And you know what they did on his one load? They deducted $55 because supposedly they're going to give him magnets, but he never did any more loads for them. So he told me, I want my $55 also. And they were giving him all kinds of excuses. I told the driver, add me in the email. He added me in the email. I said, the best option for them, let's just bring them over to court. Let's bring them over to court. And then I said, you know what? Here's their video. Let's show this video that I did on them before we even go into court. Let's let the judge and them see this video. I swear to you on everything, all of a sudden within 10 minutes, an email came back and it said their manager has approved this. Oh, really? Now you want to approve his $55, but you tried to snake it out from his pocket, just like all you guys are doing. Yeah, that's what you're doing. So us good carriers out of here, we got to hear all the crap from the drivers. Drivers, wake up, stand for yourself, start working for the good guys. And I'm telling you now, I don't care how bad the market is right now. I'm telling you now, I do not do 60, 70, 80-cent loads. I'm telling you, you guys are crazy for doing that. These guys are lying, cheating, and stealing from you. And that list with those 14 or 15 things with all those deductions, how could you sign up for a company like that? They're already letting you know, if you sneeze wrong, we're going to take money from you. They want to take money from you, okay? They want to give you a cheap load, and then when you're done with the load, find another reason to suck back some more money. You cannot operate like that. You won't stay in business. I'm Axel. I got to get out of here, man. I did this show late. I had pre-recorded, and I got a military load myself to go deliver. So you guys are subscribed too, but don't worry, Axel, he'll be on time. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. I put a nice video clip here at the end for you since it's Fox Carriers. So I'll see you.